Experior are critical to the success of the project.
I rely on them to deliver what they say they're going to deliver.
What we've got now represents not only the best solution but the best value for money as well.
Experior started out of simple frustration really of customers implementing SAP, spending lots and lots of money, and actually the quality of it was really poor. So they'd get to the point where they go live and they had lots and lots of issues and they had to spend even more money to fix what they wanted in the first place. So we set about saying, well, how can we tackle this? Testing was the obvious answer to that. Let's get it right first time and provide exactly what the business needs so they get the value from their investment straight away. We're seeing lots of changes in the market at the moment. There's lots of big organisations finding their way, introducing new technologies and new solutions and trying to bolt them into all the legacy old stuff that they've got. What change means is testing. Every time you put something new in, we've got to make sure that it's right. You've got to make sure what you've got isn't broken and we need to test that. The demand for testing is going through the roof. As the demand for testing has increased, so too is the demand for offshore testing, and it's an obvious way for organisations to go. Let's get an army of people with low day rates that can rattle keyboards and get through lots of volume. From our perspective, that is already an old-fashioned way of doing it. We come in and we're looking at what does your business actually need to do, what are the systems that support it, and does it work, either from a functional perspective or even a performance. Is it fast enough? Do your end users have a wonderful experience that are out there in the field? So actually what we're looking at is getting the right people focused in on knowing exactly what to test so we can hone in on exactly what needs to be done and not waste time on lower risk areas. We run our test centre out of the UK, which is around it's a young professional program, highly skilled people trained up the way that we want to. And ultimately what we find and what we deliver is a much cheaper testing solution overall. So if you look at the total cost of testing, yes, you've got your test team and there's a cost associated with that and we can drive the prices down there. There's a cost within your project in terms of if it takes too long or however long your testing's taking. If we can reduce that, we start to save money. But there's also the impact on the wider teams. So for your subject matter experts or your business process owners, if we can reduce the impact on them and the time they're having to get involved in showing that old offshore team how to log on, how to do these business processes, if we've got that innate knowledge already, we can reduce their time and there's a massive cost saving there. Typically, we can get the cost of testing down to below 15% of a project spend. So if you have offshore models or you've not really sure what you're doing around the testing piece, give us a call. Let us look at how we can streamline that testing and start to make it faster, quicker, better, but most of all, less expensive.
I think if you're looking to evaluate Experior, I'll be really clear about three things. Don't worry about their expertise, it's there in spades. Speak to other customers and get some recommendations. And thirdly, be really clear about what you want and what success looks like. If it's risk mitigation, governance and assurance that you're looking for from a testing programme, I'd be very happy to pick up the phone to Experior.
It's all about quality. So if you want to deliver a quality project through testing, then Experior is the company to work with.